Hey there, this is a follow-up video to the video about the idea that we are only as happy as the voices in our head are kind to us. So here's the understanding of the reverse. Why, when the voices in our head are not kind to us, we are not happy. So this is an amazingly helpful metaphor. I call this the bricks on the head metaphor. So it's like, let's say, and there's a reason that I'm in a bed, I'll explain it to you in a second. So the idea is, let's say you wake up in the morning and you're like, gosh, you slept in, you pressed snooze a few times, like, again, right? So that's like that voice, it feels like someone puts a brick on your head, okay? So now let's say, now you get up and now you're trying to get dressed and there's a voice in your head that says, geez, you don't even fit into your jeans. They used to look so much better on you. So there's like another brick on your head. And by the way, even 2 bricks is physically uncomfortable for me. And these aren't even bricks, they're just books. So then you start your day and you end up scrolling instead of getting work done. And you're like, gosh, I can't believe it. Not productive again. So there's another brick on your head, right? And then you find out from social media that someone else has some success or vacation, and well, that's not you. You're just at home doing the same thing as you always do. So it's like there's another brick on your head. And then, I mean, I don't know what your cruel voices sound like, but when I'm in therapy with people, sometimes there's like 20 disses an hour on who they are, on what they are, of what they've done or what they haven't done. And it's like you get through your day, and I wonder if these people keep having these thoughts in their head 20 times just in our session, at the end of the day, look, let's see if I could even get another book on here. It's like they probably have 100 books on their head. And tell me something. I mean, I don't know if you could see the physical awkwardness. I'm like it's really uncomfortable and awkward. Does a person with bricks on their head feel like getting out at night and going to hang out with friends? Do they feel like getting to the gym? Or do they actually just feel with all that weight that all they want to do is get in bed and stay in bed, or perhaps not even get out of bed? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is pretty obvious. If we keep letting the voices in our minds speak to us unkindly, and each voice is like a brick, imagine, can you think of how many voices spoke to you unkindly in your mind today? Can you actually think of that right now? And then can you imagine that each one is a brick and all those bricks are layered upon your head? And if you didn't clear them, the ones from yesterday and the day before there too, it's like that starts to get really heavy. Now, of course, you can understand with empathy and understanding why you might not want to get out of bed, or why you might just want to go to bed at the end of the night. I mean, we should all sleep a good amount, amen. But I really wanted to share this idea that each of these cruel voices is like a brick on our head. And then if you can start to put it into those terms, you could say, wow, yeah, of course I feel heavy. Of course I feel lazy and slovenly. Of course I don't want to make a change, because it's very hard to make a change when it's so heavy, when there's so many bricks on the head. So just something to ponder, right? We could start to remove these bricks one by one, just with awareness, with understanding, or replacing the cruel voices, the unkind voices in our head, with encouragement, support. So let's say the idea is like, yeah, you're scrolling again, right? Scrolling again, oh, that hurt, brick on my head. And it's like, okay, well, let me try to remove that brick, because that brick's not going to help me. It's just going to make me want to get in bed. I can say instead, wow, Niels, like, you must be like really trying to avoid something because you're on your phone again. Like, I'm sorry you're in pain, you know? So voices of understanding, support, encouragement, those will help you get up, get out of bed, get to the gym, get productive, do whatever makes you happy, go have fun, you know? But bricks on the head, it's a really good thing to think about. Therapist tip for people who don't want to do therapy. Thank you so much. Hope it was helpful.